Summer is here, and to kick that off, today being the first day of summer, I'm going to suggest some styles that specific body types may want to consider when going swimwear shopping. And I'm going to be talking about things you might want to consider depending on where you carry your weight. For instance, if you carry your weight on the top half of your body, consider a suit like this with wide straps. Wide straps are going to add balance to your wider shoulders and possibly heavier top half. So wider straps for balance. And if you do wear a larger size on your top half, make sure that you are completely covered in all the necessary locations by your swimsuit. And if you need to buy a bigger size for your bathing suit top than for your bottom, look for separates, swimwear pieces that you can buy separately so that you can really customize your fit. And you also want to do that if you tend to carry your weight on the bottom half of your body and you wear a larger size there. Do make sure that your suit is fitting you properly in that location, which may mean you need to go up a size or more and have a difference in sizes. For instance, if you wear a small top, you may need a medium bottom, or if you wear a small top, you may need an extra small bottom, depending on where your weight is carried. And this suit is the suggestion for the woman who has a larger top half or wider shoulders because of the wider straps. And this suit was purchased at Marshall's, and the brand is called Contour. The next suit is for the woman who tends to carry her weight on the bottom half of her body. And what I have here is a Becca by Rebecca Virtue suit. It is a halter style top, which is going to broaden your shoulders. Halters broaden your shoulders. Notice that the suit is actually reversible. You have a printed fabric on one side, and you have a teal fabric on the other side. And this is good because you can wear the printed fabric, wear the printed side on your top half, and it has the halter, which will broaden out your shoulders. And you can wear the solid side on your bottom half, and these have side ties, which can be used to customize the fit so you're not squeezed, so it's not look like you're like bulging over the top of your swimsuit bottoms. And I believe that if you want to lengthen your legs, choose a higher cut bottom, a higher cut on the leg. So that you can show the maximum amount of leg possible, so you're not cutting off your leg at any point, at, too many points. I believe that is the purpose of the high cut leg. And so you have a solid bottom and a printed top with a halter to de-emphasize the bottom half of your body and emphasize the top half. And if you have a larger stomach, consider a top that has a wrap type design. This is a faux wrap. Notice how it has this little charm here, and it wraps to the side. It comes like that. I believe this is a very low neckline. This is this is also purchased at Marshall's, and I believe the brand is called Profile. It's by Gotex. And Gotex is an Israeli brand. And this is Profile, which I believe is their diffusion line. So this is a Profile suit purchased at Marshall's. And the next thing I'm going to be talking about is the hourglass figure. Okay? cut right here, is going to maximize your curves, and it has some nice shirring, but do be aware that the shirring right here, you may want to go up a little bit on the bottom so that it's not giving you more extra hip weight, not giving you extra weight and width on your hips. Rise this up a little bit more so that it looks like this. This one is by Jansen, but I believe La Blanca does one that doesn't cover your lower section. And you might want to try this on if you have a fairly straight, narrow, rectangular figure because of the curvy cut of the side to give you some extra curve. Just try it on, but that was actually not the one I was going to talk about. The pieces I'm going to talk about for a rectangular figure are actually from two different suits. The bottoms are by Hobby, and it's a boy short bottom, which is good for a lady that doesn't have a lot of curve on her hips. She doesn't have very large hips. And this is by Gotex. It has shirring on the top, and this type of top with the shirring is good to add emphasis to your top half. The structure of the top is good because it's going to emphasize your top half. Can you see the structure? And it has shirring. So the design of this top with the wire right along here. So the design of this top has wire right along the bottom of the base of the top, which is going to emphasize the top half of your body, and it has shirring, which is going to add emphasis. And another thing that you can do to make more curvy and narrow a straighter frame is a bikini with side ties. And patterns are good because they give extra emphasis, because they do add emphasis. And if you have a pattern here, or maybe horizontal stripes too, because you add width at the top half of your body and width at the bottom half, but you don't have anything at the middle, so maybe narrow that out a little bit. And also suits that have belts at the waist and cutouts are good for narrowing out your midsection. And thank you for watching me, and I hope that my tips were useful. Thank you. Have a great summer and happy swimming. Bye.